slip stitch and chain my 2. Now what I did is I counted this one and then I counted over 14, and I'm going to place a marker is because the last one we did 16 and then we placed a marker. I'm just going to use that outer lip of that stitch to place this marker. This is my 14th stitch right here. I normally don't do this, but for the sake of the beginners. And then we're going to do 3 decreases on this row. This is the 5th row. And it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will be even. Okay, so I'm going to get my half doubles around. I'm going to do 3 decreases. I'm not going to place a marker on the other side. It's not necessary. I just did it for that visual on this one. Then I'm going to do my half doubles around, and then we'll be starting the 6th row. And the 6th row will have, I believe, 2 decreases on that row. So get started, and I'll see you at the decreases. Put my half double in with the stitch. Now I'm going to do 3 over. 3 decreases over, so that's using 6 stitches. So this is my first decrease. If I didn't say decreases, that's what I meant. And you know, once you get those start making those decreases, it gets tighter. So because it's shaping the top of that slipper, that's 2 and 3. Okay, and then you're going to finish with your half doubles around. I'm going to do a couple. Got to take that one out. I missed the thread. And I'm going to do a couple over and then look back and see, show you that it should look even. Okay, I did about 3. Pull my thread up a little, and you can see that that looks real even. Okay, and go ahead and finish your half doubles around. Slip stitch and chain my 2, and on this round we're going to work down 14 and decrease 2. It's the same as the other one. It's just 1 less decrease, but the same amount of stitches down. So I'm going to go ahead and work in my 14 half doubles, and so you go ahead and get your 14 half doubles in if you're making this shoe size, or according to your shoe size. I suggest that you probably order the written pattern to get those, but it's normally just 1 or 2 stitches more or less up or down. And don't forget that slippers also stretch a little bit like socks. They're a little tighter because they're more durable, but they loosen up with wear. So I'm getting my 14 stitches in, and then I'm going to get the 2 half doubles in, and then we're going to do the 7th row just like the 6th row, but we do 13 down and 1 decrease. So go ahead and get your 6th row in and get your 2 decreases in, and I'll see you at the beginning of the 7th row. Starting the 7th round, I've already done my slip stitch and my chain 2. Now we're going to do 13 down, or if you count them, you might have 14 or 16, but you're going to be decreasing the the 2 middle stitches right there, so they should be even right in there. It should be even there. So just do your half doubles down and decrease 1, and I'm dropping a thread here, so I'm going to start over on that. And so you're going to decrease 1 right in the center of that little area right there. And then on the 8th round, we're going to do single crochets. So you're going to do your slip stitch and chain only 1. So I will see you at that point. And I've chained 1. So now I'm going to work single crochets over to the decrease stitch. You can do a slip stitch over. Oops, I pulled that out. If you want, the single crochet stitch, you really can't see that much of a difference. But now we're going to be working on that fold back flap. And once we get started on the flap, every other row has 1 decrease at the corner. So I'll go over that with you as we get to them. And so we're going to just work these single crochets, and I keep dropping a thread. Okay, and then we're going to work these single crochets down right before we get to the decrease stitch, and you can basically see that. Okay, now that's right in that center right there. You can see your decrease stitch, previous decrease stitch in there. So I have 1 more, I believe. You could mark it if you like. Okay, and that's that decrease stitch. So I'm not going to go all the way into the decrease stitch. I'm going to now chain, I'm sorry, let's go 1 more. There we go. See, that's right at the edge. Now, can you see that? Let me get some more light in there. It's right before that little point right there. Okay, so now I'm going to chain 2. Now we're working with half doubles again. Okay, and then I'm turning my work and I'm going the other way. And so we're going to go down and work our half doubles back around to the other side, and that's beginning that upper lip. And we're going to actually work this 18 rows. Well, not 18 rows. We're working on now this is considered the 9th row, the half doubles, and we're going to work down from this point 9 more rows doing half doubles. And because there's 18 rows total, and every odd number row do not decrease, but on the even number rows you're going to decrease 1 at your turn, so that it gives it, so it won't have an overlap.